Good morning. Hello, Pat Moss. It's me and you right now. I was just trying to share some. Just got the message that we have a nationwide outage on our AT&T phones, which is what I have. So I wasn't able to go on and share that for some reason. But anyway, good morning. Happy Thursday. Thankful Thursday. So let's get some gratitude flowing. I'm grateful that you're here, Pat. I'm not by myself. There's Sally and Tony. They're here too. And Andrea, Greg. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So yes, it is Thursday. Who, what are you grateful for? One thing that you're grateful for. Go ahead and share that up in there. Yes, I shared it to Auntie Jean. I was able to do that for a minute. Oh, my phone's dinging. All right, well, it's doing something. Maybe, nope, still don't have a signal to call. So anyway, I'm not going to stress over it. I'm here with you all, and that's what matters. Cheers on this Thursday morning. Happy, happy, happy Thursday. It is a great day to have a great day. So let's go into our hearts and do that. Hand on the heart. And slow down the breathing. And just add in the love. Bring it in. Tell yourself how amazing you are, how beautiful you are. Fill your heart full of joy, full of what you want to be in there. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. This is your life. It's your journey. Put a smile on your face and welcome this moment into your life. Because each now moment is all we have. So what will you do with your now moment? Will you sit and worry, or will you sit and celebrate? I choose to celebrate. And I'm celebrating because I see our Annie 7 came in. Charlie Coons, good morning. Shared the love of cuppa. Oh, I love that, Andrea. Thank you. Pat's grateful for my new red bob hat my husband just bought me. How awesome. Sally is grateful for yoga. I'm grateful for my growing class. Yay. I love that. Let's keep sharing some gratitude. I'm grateful that I get to see Linda Lemieux today and Terry Gilstad. I'm having lunch with the two of them. So I'm very grateful for that. Hello, Deirdre. Good morning and happy Thankful Thursday. I'm giving out some gratitude today, Deirdre. You got any for us? I'm sure you do. So let me see. We've got time for the angel reading this morning, so let me get to that. And it's called Sitting in the Corner. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. That's by Napoleon Hill. In meditation today with my friend Ruth, we envisioned a box that stood upright with 3 sides intact and a 4th side lying open. As I entered the box, I immediately went to one of the corners where I sat huddled, seemingly overwhelmed. Upon closer observation, however, I was not overwhelmed at all, but rather was given an opportunity to be in quiet contemplation as I was secluded away from everything else. Looking back on that meditation, I see a similarity with writing these daily messages with the angels. I seclude myself and close off all distractions to give me time to disengage with the world so I can be totally ready to interact with one of our greatest blessings, the angels. Dear angels, many times in life, we just do what comes naturally to us. Somehow, I knew to be quiet so I could hear you speaking the words of wisdom and guidance you provide each night. There are other times, however, when choices are made without the thought of seeking guidance. How can we learn to be more consistent in our pattern of listening in our daily lives? Dear ones, your world is filled with distractions, and the more you complicate it with the things you accumulate, the more distractions there are. We keep giving the message to you about the consequences of your choices, and this is the perfect example. We would say to you to make conscious choices about what you surround yourself with. Are the things in your life an asset, or are they a convenient excuse not to sit in your secluded corner to gain insight and perspective as you go within? It is essential to understand that this is a time on your Earth planet when all light workers need to show up. You did not come into your incarnation to sit idly by while others do the work. We are not saying that you shouldn't have fun, because you most definitely need that to balance out your life. We are referring to your commitment to participate in the ascension of your planet. This will not be accomplished by being constantly fed by the distractions you allow in your life, which can consume your time and energy. Ask yourself if you are benefiting from the activities you are doing. Are they recharging the battery of your spirit light and filling your heart with love? Are they feeding your soul and motivating you to act? Take time to sit in your corner, dear ones, and ask yourself if you are doing what you came here to do. Dear angels, today I promise to do some self-reflection each day to stay on track. Yeah, they continue to let us know that they mean business, and that, while it's great to have fun, and we need to have fun, and we should have fun, we also are here on a mission. And if you've ever gone out on a mission in life, you understand that there are certain things to be done. There's certain tasks. There are to-do lists. There's a way to accomplish that mission that you set out on. And they're sharing that this life that we came into is a mission. We're on a mission of spirit and shining our lights. And I love that one line. Are the things that you are doing or that you surround yourself with feeding the battery of your light? And I thought that was ingenious of them. So I'm going to use that somehow. Charlie, celebrate, dance to the music. I do. I celebrate every day I'm alive. Deirdre, grateful for my peas, since I think I caught something at the clinic. I'm coughing and dizzy and nauseous and generally not well. Well, let's turn that around, my dear. And Blue, good morning. Catherine DeSanti, hello. But still I'm smiling. There you go, Deirdre. That's the key, right? Your attitude. Pivot away from any thought of being sick and focus totally on the moments that you can think clearly and be happy and be upright and joyful. I see you dancing. I see Deirdre dancing so that she can dance off all of that, whatever it is that you picked up. And here, please add John and Joanne into your prayers, because they've got the sniffles too. John has it worse, but yeah, we need some healing here in the house. And I have a date today with Linda Lemieux, so I'll be going out of the house. So prayers for protection that I won't pick anything up as I go out and about people's. Brookie, yay, you made it. I'm so happy. Hello, Brookie and Dylan and Max. And it is a 222 day. So it's an interesting thing when it's 222. The angels surround you when it's 222. They help you look at what you're doing and at your mission, which is what they did in the blog last night. They're helping us to do some self-reflection, to do the deep inner work to see if we're on track. Are you on track? And that's what they were asking. Are the things that you do a distraction? You know, you might love to watch TV all day, but is that feeding your light? You might love to watch the news, and a lot of people do. And I'm not criticizing or judging. I'm just saying, is it feeding your spiritual light? Is it helping you to shine brighter in the world if you're sitting and being fed by mainstream media all day? Just that's the question that the angels were putting out is, are the activities that you're doing an asset to you to lift you up spiritually? Or is it bringing you down into some other emotions and another vibration? Good morning, Jennifer Langren. And thank you, Deirdre, for prayers of protection. I also started taking the preventative medicine. I don't pronounce it very well. Acylocosinin. It's the one with the little vials that you take every 6 hours. So I started taking that last night, just as a precaution. I feel great. I don't have any symptoms at all. And that's when you're supposed to take it. It's like a little boost to your system. Hello, Julie Kiss. Welcome. And Sally, I hope people start to realize that this bug tricks people into believing this is just allergies. So they keep going and then it knocks you down really hard. Please take care, Deirdre. Yeah, if we allow it. You know, you can fortify also with your mental state and do the affirmations. I am healthy. I am happy. I am joyful. I am free. And talk to your body. Talk to the cells in your body. That is very important to do. So keep talking to the cells. Thank you, Deirdre. I will give Linda that message. I'm hoping she'll come on this morning. I haven't seen her yet. You're decluttering. Awesome, Pat. Yes, that's a great thing to do. I need to do that myself. I'm sitting here looking at my desk, my homemade desk, and it's a mess. It is a mess. So I need to do some decluttering myself. Robin Waters Dykes, good morning. All right, so Kuan Yin says, be guided now. Allow yourself to be guided. The guide cannot take the steps for you. That is your job. But the guide can show you the way. It's up to you if you choose to take it. Whether you tread carefully, dance, or run along the sacred pathway towards the loving arms of the Holy Mother, she is always there to help you. She always is, and she always will be there to help us. So call on her help. Blue Jean, oregano, and lemon tea. All right, there's the recipe, Deirdre, to get you back on your feet. Put a sock over your feet, an onion, and go back to sleep for 5 hours. I can't remember the last time I slept for 5 hours. It's been a while, but thank you, Miss Jean. I know you have all these wonderful recipes that they give you and just the knowledge that you have. And Sally, I was great and in a Reiki session when it hit me. Yeah, I'm of the mindset for myself. This is what I do. I don't give it any credence. I'm just like, okay, I recognize that people are buying into illness and getting sick, but I choose to believe that we are able to ward off any illness, that we're able to say, nope, no thank you. I choose not to take that into my body and cover myself with protective light. And little Max must be typing. We have a message from Max this morning. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just from Adam. Who is Adam? All right. Yeah, I thought it was Max. He has a new name, huh? The little atom bomb. All right, I'm scrolling fast here. Let me see what I missed. Deirdre, hopefully you can knock that out of your system with a strong attitude and rest, and just do the best you can with saying the affirmations and knowing that you are deserving, you're worthy and deserving of being healthy. Pat says, when I was on holiday with you know who, I got the feeling I would be moving house. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's possible, Miss Pat. So I'm glad you're decluttering and looking forward to whatever comes your way, right? Leo, good morning. A purple onion, Robin? Okay. I love these recipes for health. It's great, isn't it? We can use everything for our health. Anything that's out there, I think there's a way to utilize it for our health. I also use gemstones. You know, if you have, especially if you have a bloodstone or something that's going to negate the negativity, then use that. Use selenite. Selenite will pull energy from your aura and from the outside of your body so that it can work perfectly as it needs to. Blue says, no, this is a Barbara O'Neill recipe. The oregano and lemon tea is separate than the onion on your feet. The largest glands are on your feet. The onion will quickly help with the cough. All right. Well, I'll tell Joanne that as well. See if she has any onion in the house. All right. So, Thankful Thursday, and it's a 222 day. So, what are you doing today? And it's 22 after. Now, if only we had 22 people, that would be a real sign, wouldn't it? So, what you going to do on this beautiful day? Like I said, I'm going to lunch with Linda Lemieux, and I'm meeting with Dr. Ruth Anderson tonight. She is the special guest for Bob and Noel as they do the Co-Creators Convergence show at 8 o'clock Eastern tonight. I hope you all can tune into that, because Dr. Ruth is so amazing, and I really want more people to get to know her better. Julie, a lot of sickness around New York. Took my dad for a chest x-ray. All is clear. Thank God. Well, I'm so grateful. And your x-rays came back clear, Deirdre. Good. There's Joanne. Good morning. Joanne, you got any onions in the house? We're learning how to get rid of cough. So we have homemade recipes. Josephine, good morning, and cheers to our pirate Ricky. Arg. So happy that Ricky hangs out with us in the morning time. So what's everybody doing today? Sally's working on putting classes together in yoga after work. Yay. And Robin, grateful for 8 years with Danny. Today is our anniversary. Happy anniversary. There you go. Let's lift that vibration with a celebration, like Charlie was saying earlier. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Do y'all dance, Robin? I see you dancing to celebrate your anniversary. Josie's feeling under the weather and will be listening. Sweet Josie, we send you some love. Yep, got happy anniversaries going up toward our Robin Waters Dykes. Julie's going to buy your husband's gift today. His birthday is on Friday. Well, happy early birthday to your husband. And Julie, when are you headed this way? When are y'all coming down to Florida? Because I don't want to miss you. I want to make sure I get to see you when you come down. And Bricky, thankful for my body and my incredible new primary care nurse practitioner. She's awesome and seems like a real godsend. I'm addressing some imbalances and getting back on track. Yay, I'm so glad. It's important to like the medical professional who helps you, and I'm finding that out more and more. All right, so tiny book. Let's see what we got. I don't know why I have lotto tickets in my tiny book, but I do. Maybe it was for good luck. Robin, I am the dancer. Danny really doesn't dance. Sometimes he wiggles. That's okay. He can wiggle. Page 22 and number 2. Thank you, Robin. Page 22, number 2 says, not everyone will travel the roads the same way, and not every road is for everyone. Stay on yours. Others in your life do not need you to direct traffic for them. They are figuring it out also. Isn't that the truth? You know, even though two people might experience the exact same thing at the exact same time, it's going to be different for each one because we all have different experiences. We all have different upbringings. We all have different teachers and learn different things from our environment, our caretakers, our schooling. So, yeah, not everybody is going to follow the exact same path. There are animals that follow the same path no matter what. I found this out years ago when I had a house in, I believe that was in Melbourne. No, it was either Melbourne or Orlando. I can't remember. Anyway, there was a snake that decided that it wanted to climb my sliding glass door. And it was a pretty big snake. So I called animal control and they came out and they told us they had to take it away. I don't know if they killed it or what they did with it. But they said snakes are creatures of habit. And they're going to, if he had just put it like back in the water or back in a field, it would have kept coming to the house because they follow the same track. And I guess it has to do with the meridian energy. Maybe they follow a certain ley line. And so they had to take the snake away. And I didn't know that about snakes, that they follow that same path and they're going to keep coming on that path. If they are taken somewhere else, they're going to keep trying to get back to their path. But as humans, we're all over the place. We don't follow a consistent path. And that was one thing that I was asking the angels about. Why can't we be consistent? Why can't we remember to take the time to go inward, to do the inner work that we need to do? And, sometimes we just forget. We go off on a different path. We get distracted. That was the message last night. If any of you missed it, they were having us look at distractions in our life. What pulls us away from our time of going inward or our time spent maybe reading something that's uplifting and spiritual, or listening to a program or a YouTube that's going to bring us joy, or listening to music that's uplifting. I know when I was at Blue Jean's house, she keeps the solfeggio music going all the time, and that's so uplifting to be in that energy. So yeah, there's a lot to look at about what we're doing while we're here on this earth plane, and can we be doing more? Are we pulled away by all the distractions of things and news and anything else? And it's interesting, and it was good that they said have fun, make sure that you're doing fun things, but make sure you're also taking the time necessary to take care of you. So Brookie also wanted page 22. And I'm going to read the first one on page 22, just because it's the 22nd and I can do that. Accepting yourself as you are will lead you to seeing everything about you as perfect. Stop judging yourself so harshly. Lighten up and laugh with your image, and then look once more and see your beauty. You are a magnificent being of love and light. There are no mistakes. Allow yourself to be beautiful in your eyes. You certainly are that to us and to all of divinity. Thank you, Brookie. And yes, we certainly, when we open our eyes and we look fully, we see the beauty. We don't see those flaws anymore. Prachetta, good morning. Hello, darling. I'm so glad you're here. And Sally wants page 16. You'll be here on March the 4th. That's not too far away, Miss Julie. Looking forward to seeing you and all my Florida friends. I'm so glad you're coming down. I will put that on my calendar because I really, really do want to meet up with you. All right, page 16. And we encourage you to stay centered and allow the energy to flow with ease and grace. It is not necessary to derail the train to see how it fits on the track. Another great message. We can go into our faith and our knowingness of how things are without having to take them apart. We can trust. That's this message. I know you don't want to hear that, Sally. It's a message of trust. And that was my message, and a lot of our messages over this past year is staying in that energy of trust and faith and belief that things are working perfectly, because they are, right? They really are. Okay, I think Julie is next, but let me scroll back up. Yep, page 30. And Sally says, I've always had difficulties staying focused on one thing at a time. I'm a multi-thinker, which can be hard on you staying in the moment. I often slip into my space that I meet with spirits and get startled back to reality. Absolutely. When we catch ourselves being caught up in distractions, that's what we can do. And go back into the corner of the box. You know, if you missed the message, the corner of the box is where I went yesterday when I met with Ruth in our meditation time. And I thought that it was due to being overwhelmed, but it was just preparing myself to come out of that box and to see what was there for me in the world. So sometimes we need to do that. We need to prepare ourselves mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. So sometimes we do need to huddle in the corner and lose all distractions, lose any thought of anything other than our connection with spirit. And blue, flow with ease and grace to move from place to place. Thank you, Faye. I know you're the ones who gave that message. And Sally says, arg, that darn trust again. I get it. Yeah, we're work in progress, and it's a constant message that we're going to get, I think, in this life, to go into the trust and the faith. All right, page 30 for our Julie Kiss, who I'm so excited I get to meet with in not too much longer, March the 4th. Whatever you do, know that you always have options. Don't think things can only be one way. Oh, Julie, I love this message. I hear that it's for you, Pat Moss, also. I think this is a message that when we really look at it and step back away from it, and I'm going to read it again, I think it's a message that we all need to take heed to. Whatever you do, know that you always have options. Don't think things can only be one way, because there are multiple ways of reaching the same destination, right? There are many ways that lead to Rome. There are many ways that we can get to our destination. It's just, how do we want to arrive? Do we want to take the scenic route? Because we can. We don't have to get on that super highway and go fast, 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 fast. We can take our time and meander and enjoy the ride. I love to do that when I'm out on the road. Just take time to slow down, see what's there, see what's around me, and just go with the flow instead of having to get out of somebody's way at any given moment. Sally, I grew up trusting. That's a 60-year habit to break. Oh, grew up not trusting. I'm there with you, Sally, on that one. Yeah, it's once somebody does something and that trust is broken, it is so hard to get back to it, isn't it? It's hard to trust again once you've been shown how something is. But then on the other hand, we change constantly. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. And maybe there was somebody that I irritated or frustrated and they thought I was a horrible person, but I'm not that person anymore that had some experience that maybe brought me to a place where I didn't even want to be around myself. So we all change at any given moment. We change. And I encourage you, if there's been an incident in your life where you've separated from somebody because of situations, maybe a loss of trust or something else, just revisit that. Look and see, do I need to make amends? Do I need to be in a different um, attitude now toward people? You just never know. That was a beautiful message, Julie Kiss, and you're so welcome. Yep, it's time to break some old habits, isn't it? And choose a new way to go. And Sally says, it spirals from there. I'm happy to have worked through a lot of it. We are beautiful survivors. Yeah, when we start looking back, we go into the energy of not being in our perfect mode. We are perfect in the eyes of God. We were created to be here the way we are. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no judgment. There's no criticism. When we can just accept that we are, and that's it, then we can move forward with ease and grace. And all those little rough edges that we might have, we have sandpaper people to put us in our place, don't we? We have those that might ruffle our feathers every once in a while. So we can look and see, am I doing something that's not for my best and highest good? Am I in a place where I'm not even aware that some of the things I do might irritate somebody else? And we can't live our life to please others, but we can open our eyes and see, maybe I'm not being loving and kind. Maybe I don't have the best interest at heart when I interact with others. There's so much we learn from each other, so much. And not saying that criticism is always good, but what is it? Constructive criticism, which will help us if it's done in the right way, if it's done lovingly and with the best interest at heart. Constructive criticism is one of the best things that can be utilized for us to see that, oh, maybe I could do that a different way. Maybe I could say that sentence a different way so that it doesn't sound harsh and judgmental. So there's always learning. I found this out, that there's always something new to learn. And I'm ready and willing to learn it and able, thank God, I have my mental faculties about me. And so I will keep learning until I can't learn anymore and I'm done. and you're feeling much better. Awesome, Deirdre. We're sending you love and wrapping our arms around you, and get that attitude going. The attitude of gratitude. It's the best medicine you can have other than laughter. Laughter is the best. So make yourself laugh. Do something that's fun today so that you can laugh. So I'm going to put up here any prayer requests that you have. Go ahead and put those in the comments. We went over that long prayer list yesterday, and wow, we have amazing people that we're lifting up in prayer. We have amazing miracles that have happened because over the 2 years, I think it's more than 2 years now that we've been doing it, we've taken a lot of people off the list that got their miracles and are no longer needing us to give them extra love every day, even though we love to do that. So any prayers that you have, we're going to put Deirdre in there, continued prayers for your eyes. And now for you to shake, 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 whatever that is that you picked up, those germs, shake it out of your system. Putting Joanne and John in our prayer list for complete healing. Mama Hado Bear, our Grace Isis. I was touching base with Gracie yesterday. She is in Kenya, and they did the celebration of her father's life. So now she's taking care of business over there, and she'll be back home to us soon. It won't be much longer. She'll be back. And Sally, you're feeling better also. Good. See, this show is medicine. It really is. It's medicine for the soul. That's what it should be. That should be our subtitle. The Morning Cuppa Joy, medicine for the soul. And it really is. When you come in here and we lift each other and we share things that are enlightening, it lifts us. Prayers for all in need. Thank you, Julie. And Deirdre, prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back. World peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. Yes, I want to set a meeting. I don't think it's going to happen this week because, well, this week is almost gone for one thing. But I also have class this weekend. I'm working on preparing for that. I have a deadline on my book now that I have set. And so I have to get that. I get to get that prepared to send to the publisher. I'm taking a little lesson from Joanne here this morning. So I get to work on my book today, among other things. But I do want to schedule a meeting for these projects that we have said we're going to do this year, and bringing in, I believe, some energy from people who are connected to the recovery field. That's what they do for a living, and seeing how we can have more help in doing what we said we're going to do before this year gets away from us. Sally, prayers. Okay, so prayers, I guess, for the list. No. All right, I'm trying to read autocorrect here, Sally. Prayers for the lost and lonely, those feeling unloved or forgotten, for our families and for ourselves as we make our way through our pathways. Thank you for that beautiful prayer, Sally and Tony, and lifting both of you up and wanting you to come to complete health. All right, let's go into our hearts. I see a 44. I was awake at 4:44 this morning, so that's going to be a number for me today, I think, in addition to the 22s. So let's go in our heart, and what do we want to do today? What do we want to shift? I think it's maybe some concepts. Can we do that? Anybody want to release some concepts? Concepts and beliefs that things have to happen a certain way. That was one of the messages. So it feels like there's an energy of letting go of some of that thought process that we have to be sick or things have to happen in our life in a way that it happens to other people. because it doesn't. We're unique, and things can happen the way that it happens for you uniquely. So let's do that. Let's release some concepts. If anybody wants to do that, let's just go into our hearts, and we'll do a moment of meditation for letting go before we lift up ourselves and others, because we're clearing energy by doing that. So breathe into your heart. See that breath coming in. Let it sit there for a moment. Marinate in that beautiful energy of love. And on the out breath, let go with it with a hard out breath. And as you do that, you're moving energy that doesn't need to be inside of you. We're going to do it again. This time, see the source of the breath that's coming into you and all that love that's coming forward. See it coming very clearly. Let it come up, up, up into your lungs. Hold it there for a moment. And release it with that hard breath when you let it go. You're clearing and cleansing. You're letting go of anything that's not for your best and highest good. And I'm feeling some clearing in the throat chakra. So if you feel like you have to clear your throat, that's a concept that you can't speak what you want to say. You can't say it for fear, maybe of how it will be received, of how it will sound. So clear your throat if you need to do so. Let's clear that throat chakra energy with one more breath in. Hold on to the love. Let it go. Release. This is all about release. So any of those thoughts and that thought process that you are less than, that you are less deserving, that you are unworthy of being healthy, you're unworthy of having anything in life that you want, anything that's yours. Let it go. Breathe it in. Do a hard breath out to let it go and release it. If you have the thought that there's illness and you're going to get it, let that go. Release it. Turn it around to I am healthy. I stay in a constant state of perfect health. I am surrounded by angels. I am protected. Archangel Raphael has my back. And if anything tries to come in that's less than love, it's out of here. Raphael will clear and cleanse any energy that tries to invade my body, my mind, my emotions, my spirit being. I am in perfect health. How does that feel? Take a scan. Do a scan of your body. See if there's any place inside of you that feels dense, that feels like it's not working right. Energy isn't moving through that part of your body. Our bodies are motion. It's pure energy, and it's in constant motion. So just do that scan and feel every part of your body from the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet. And if you find some place where there's maybe a stagnant energy there, breathe right into it. Breathe in and hold that love there. Hold the loving energy into that place. Say, I love you to whatever part of your body it is. And then do the hard breath out. Just release. Release and let go. And then see how you feel. Do a check-in. How are you feeling now? Did you move some energy? Is there more for you to move? Is there an old concept, an old teaching that says nah, this doesn't work. This is all woo-woo stuff. If you want to hold on to that thought, you can hold on to that thought. But if you want to go into the belief that we are spirit, we are taken care of, we have everything we need to heal ourselves. We can heal our own bodies through love, through care, through knowing the things to do. And we choose health. So if that's you, if you want to let go of an old concept, an old thought process that says you have to be sick, you have to catch those germs that other people have, if you want to let go of that, do this process. Breathe right into it and release it out with a hard breath to let it go. Get it out of your system. And then after you do that, after you've moved the energy out, breathe in what you want in there. Breathe in your worthiness. I am worthy of perfect health. I am worthy of happiness and joy. I am worthy to be free and to live my life full of adventure and fun. And I'm worthy of being around like-minded people who keep me uplifted. I'm worthy to share my joy. I am worthy. Find your worthiness. Find the love. And let's wrap our arms around everyone that's here and all of those that's on that big list, our big prayer list from the Peapod, and anybody else who needs to be lifted up today. Just lift right now. Wrap your arms around them. Share your light. Hopefully your light is shining a little brighter after we did all of that releasing. And then let's share the love and the gratitude. We know the magic words, don't we? The words are, here they come. Thank you. I love you. So shout it out. Shout it to the mountaintops. Thank you. I love you. I've cleared and cleansed my energy field. I am focused on only love and gratitude, and that's lifting me. All right, so let me get Leo going. Turn it up so we can hear it. And it's a morning cuppa. And there's our Leo. Oh, you're so welcome, Brookie. So glad you were here this morning, and little Max and Dylan. Share the love, you guys. Wrap your arms around each other. Lots of love flowing this morning. I love to see that. Oh, Julie, wouldn't it be great if you got to meet Leo when you come down in March? I think that would be awesome. Let's see what we can do, Leo. Maybe we can take a ride and meet Julie somewhere. Thank you, Charlie. We do need another P gathering. Maybe it's going to be on March 4th. We'll see, Leo, because I know she's coming, I think, to Vero. So maybe we can find some place up there that some of the northern Floridians can get together. Accept, align, allow. That's what we did in our meditation. We accepted, we aligned, allowed, and we blew out anything that we don't need, that's not love and light. Let's send some love out to our Marietta. I didn't see her come in today. Our Auntie Jean, lifting her up today. Here you go. Deirdre's ready for you, Leo. She's going to help you at the end of this song. Woo! Thank you, Leo. And thank you, Deirdre, for your help. Stay in your hearts, you all. Stay blessed. Keep that love flowing through your heart and flowing out to others. Oh, Pat Moss is with us. She's even wooing our Leo. I love it. I love this time together with you, Peas. It's amazing. So later today, 1:11, is the World Peace Meditation and with Marbeth Dunn. And then 8 o'clock tonight, if you can tune in, the Co-Creators Convergence. And I'll be sharing it out so you'll be able to find it. I'll put it in the Morning Cuppa Messenger and in our group. And come join us. Come be with us as Dr. Ruth Anderson shares from her heart, following spiritual breadcrumbs. I'd love for you all to experience some of her love and her beauty. So have a great day and namaste, y'all. I will see you later on. Bye, everyone.